Alright, welcome to another Battle Report. This is the part 2 of the Battle Report double feature. This table is going to feature a Crusade game with Hammer and Anvil. Deployment side, it's going to be some Imperial Guard with Dark Angels and Inquisitors versus Demons. Who won deployment and who won first turn?
Marshall won deployment, I won first turn.
Yep. Demons won deployment and
IG won.
Won first turn. What do you have? Who's going to go first?
I'm going to go first. So I have for my IG 2 Plasmacutioners, 2 platoons, 1 blob of 40, 1 blob of 20. There's autocannons in the 20. The command squad for the 20, the command squad for the 40 has the platoon standard, so they can reroll leadership, pinning, and something else. 5 Marines with a las cannon, Azrael, Codias, Psyker, Manticore, and a single Vendetta. All the sergeants in the blobs have power weapons and melt-a-bombs.
Power axes?
Yes, power axes. Oh, and a Dreadnought. Forgot my Dreadnought.
Nice.
I brought everything.
WYSIWYG Dreadnought, las cannon, auto?
It isn't. It's 2 autocannons, so it's a rifleman.
Okay. And that is going to be going up against 1750 of Demons. Here's Demons list.
Alright, we got Lord of Change as the Warlord, Bloodthirster, Proxy, Demon Prince, Soul Grinder, Skull Cannon, 4 Screamers, squad of 10 Pink Horrors with the Icon, 4 Crushers for the Icon, 10 Bloodletters with an Instrument, Plague Bearers, Bare Bones, and Pink Horrors, Bare Bones.
Alright, so IG is going to take this side and deploy first and take first turn. We'll be back with deployment.
Is this you right here?
Alright, here's deployment for the Demons versus Guard battle. So, Guard won first turn and are taking first turn. They are deployed across here.
Yep.
With Kotias next to the Manticore, Azrael in this blob, Dreadnought. You got the Space Marines up in the tower there with the las cannon, and the Plasmacutioners here and here. And then Demons have the Plague Bearers, the Corn guys, the Corn Demon Prince, Pink Horrors, Corn Cannon, and Bloodthirster starting on the board. And they're going to deep strike the Pink Horrors, Soul Grinders, Screamers, Lord of Change, and Bloodletters. So, you've got first turn.
You want to try to seize?
Sure. Try to seize. You got to do the Kotias double seize. No.
Negative.
Now let's keep that.
Alright, so that's how it's going to look for the beginning of the game. Crusade, Guard versus Demons. Alright, for Guard, turn 1, this is the Guard versus Demons battle. Guard had Night Fight to deal with and moved forward. Lots of his units here. What'd you get off? Some Plasmacutioner shots? Or
Yeah, I mean, I shot both Plasmacutioners.
Plasmacutioners.
They both hit.
What, they killed dogs over here?
Yeah.
And killed a dog and wounded
And
a dog?
put a wound on it, yeah. Oh! My las cannon.
Oh, you got a las cannon up here to shoot. So that was the Guards shooting in turn 1 for the most part. In addition to this las cannon shot, killed a dog, or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
I forgot Bloodthirster thing. And wounded one. And Demons will be going next.
I'll take a shot at your Bloodthirster. 3. Not even close. Okay, that's my turn. So how many worse for?
Alright, tough turn for the Guard. Demons.
Right, let's see if the plane comes in.
Flew forward and moved forward. What all came in? Nothing deep striking. Oh, it was only turn 1. So just a little bit of positioning. Some cannon shots over here. Killed some Guard here. And then how'd you get the Warp Storm table to go off?
It's at the start of the shooting phase.
So this Warp Storm table went off and you rolled the Psyker potentially explodes and becomes a Herald. The random roll unfortunately ended up on Kotias, and he died and became a Tzeentch Herald. So tough turn for the guard, that will be Slay the Warlord and First Blood. And that was it. That was your turn. That was enough. Let's put it that way. Guard are starting their turn 2 with the Vendetta flying on the board, and that's how things look at the end of turn 1.
Just remember the.
All right, so in turn 2 for the guard, some general moving forward here. Vendetta came on here. Vendetta shots and las cannon and dreadnought shots all into the dogs here. Peeled them back to just one wounded dog left. This guy is continuing to fly, correct?
Yep.
And then what all happened? What did the Plasmacutioners do? Plasmacutioners took out the cannon?
Nope, the Vendetta took out the cannon.
Vendetta took out. So Vendetta came on and took out the cannon over here. And what did Plasmacutioners do?
Plasmacutioners shot at the Crushers.
Oh, here they continued to pelt away.
The other Plasmacutioners shot at the Pink Warriors, but I made both the saves.
And then the Cotias that got turned into a Herald got
whacked.
first ranks fired and pelted down, eliminated by the guard there. That is turn 2 for the guard.
I would have shot completely differently if I knew that guy
Turn
was flying.
2 for
Yep.
the demon.
Trying
All
to
right,
look at it.
for turn. This was your turn 3.
This was bottom 2.
That was your turn 2. Demons. Everything deep struck on, right? Your blood letters got in close to the banner. The horrors got close to their Zinch people. The Lord got close to his Zinch people. Flyers continued forward. They are way far over there, but they were now on the ground, right? Because they were flying out here, got to the ground.
He's still swooping.
He's still swooping.
He finished.
He was on the ground.
Assault with the
Assault and ate up the Dreadnought. What other were the highlights of the round here for Demons? You got your deep strikes
the
all
Screamers rolled a double ones and a hit on their deviation over here, and were able to turbo boost over the Marines
in. Okay.
and cause one wound there.
So that looks like where Demons ended up at their turn 2. Guard is starting to move in his turn 3. And that's the battlefield at the beginning of 3. Alright, Guard turn 3. Briefly tell me what happened in Guard turn 3.
No, my shooting did nothing.
What did the Manicord do?
Nothing. Oh, it did a wound.
Manicord took out
Oh yeah, I killed the Soul Grinder.
the Soul Grinder, right?
Yeah.
What did the Vendetta do?
Did 2 wounds against the.
2 wounds
Border
here.
change.
And then Guard shooting, the Blob Squads were pretty ineffective.
Did nothing. Nothing else.
Space
nothing
Marine
else.
shooting. What did the
nothing.
Plasmacutioners do?
They missed everything. They
Okay,
shot at.
and then the big thing was the Azrael squad shot, and you first rank
nothing,
fired and got in combat with the Demon Prince and whittled it down through a whole bunch of different things. Finally, sergeants with power axes took it out with its last wound, and that is. Then they just only consolidated an inch. So at the end of Guard turn 3. That's what it looks like. Demons will take their turn 3. Alright, we're going to call it here at the end of 3. Not even finished the shooting of the demon side, but really peppering into the Blob Squad over here. At best, he could have contested this objective with the Blob Squad over here. Had things gone better in that round, he potentially could have held this objective here, but that did not go well. But even still, even if he had held that, contested that, and they held that, Demons got First Blood and Warlord at the beginning of turn 1. So this game is sort of preconceived and called, but nonetheless an exciting battle. Demons proved again the warp is fickle. The death of Cotias in turn 1 was a deciding factor. What was successful in the demon list for you here?
Well, I would say the Demon Prince got his point value.
Definitely.
Got
You
the
earned
red
2
man.
victory points in the first turn.
But yeah, Warp Storm table.
Like you earned 2. That's
Warp
what
Storm
worked for.
table.
What worked for your demon army is that you earned 2 victory points in the first turn.
Right.
And so I was already fighting off of my back feet. And since there's only one mission in this godforsaken tournament, we've all fucking chassied ourselves
Not necessarily. Well, yeah. Have we heard that yet?
This,
Regardless,
like,
that's the end of the game.
couldn't
I
pick
am
up.
going to call it
just
here,
couldn't
and
pick-
you
I
saw
couldn't
the
get
end of the
back to that.
game. That's how it ended up.
And that's what you start
Victory
vector
for the
striking
Demons.
Off of my fucking, you before
Keep watching
your
the channel
shooting phase
NViz.
killed my
Keep
scoring.
checking out
Like,
the podcast Veterans of the Long War on Facebook and on iTunes.